Hi, in this video we'll try to create a very simple Java project in IntelliJ. So in a previous video we have seen how to install and configure IntelliJ IDEA community.
Hey, thanks for watching our content so far. If you're new to Training Mark, we're the fastest growing technology training company and create content to help freshers like you to master the disruptive technologies like full stack development, AML, cloud, DevOps, etc. If you like the content so far, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon not to miss any new content from us. Like and share this video with all your friends. Let's build your career and the community together.
So to create a simple Java project, first let us open IntelliJ. Just press Windows key and search for IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. And once you see this, you'll see some options like open, run as administration, open file location, pin to start, pin to taskbar. So instead of opening your IntelliJ Community Edition like this all the time, so I recommend that you pin it to taskbar so that you can open directly your IntelliJ IDEA community from the taskbar itself. So I'm just selecting this option so that it will be appear in your taskbar. And once you click on that, it opens your IntelliJ IDEA community. Then this is the first screen that you'll see once your IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition opens. So where you get an option of creating a new project. So if you click on new project, then it will start detecting your JDKs what are available in your machine. So we have already installed JDK 17 in our machine. So it will by default detect that open JDK of version of 17.0.5 and open this window to enter your project information. The first thing that what you can enter is the name of the project. So right now it is title. So right now it is untitled. So I'm just entering the name of the project. So I'm entering it as Java Fundamentals. So the second important thing is the location. So location is nothing but the workspace where you store all your projects. Now every project that you create from your IntelliJ will be stored in this particular location. So by default it will point to IDEA projects and then in that folder it will create Java Fundamentals. So I wish that you change these location in order to store your projects in your computer. So by default it points to the C drive. Under users, the current user, it will create this folder. So if something goes wrong with your operating system, if you format your operating system, then this entire users will be vanished and you lose all your projects if you're not managing your projects in your GitLab repository. So instead, we will change this workspace directory to some other directory like E or some other drive, or maybe within this C, you can create separate folder to manage your workspace. So now I'm selecting my E drive and then under Training Mark, so I just created a folder called Java Fundamentals Workspace. So I'm using this folder as a workspace. You can create any folder to create your workspace which is to manage your project. So just click on OK. And then from now onwards, all the project whatever I created will by default will be stored into that location, and then you can change the location every time you create a new project. Then the second option what you get is create a Git repository and then keep it blank at this moment because we're not talking about anything Git repositories. The option here what you get is for language. So it supports different programming languages and then we'll choose Java. And then build system, you have IntelliJ, Maven and Gradle. Since you don't know what is build systems, you just keep this to the default IntelliJ. And then it automatically detects your JDK, what is installed in your C program file. But if you want to change your JDK to a different version, you can select this from the drop down. And if you see that we have only Java 17 in our machine, and suppose you might have a different versions installed in your machine like Java 8, Java 11, and all of them will be listed here, which are found in C program files folder. And if you want to change whatever the version, you can change it accordingly. Or if you want to add any JDK, you can add it. Or if you want to download any new JDK, you can download it. Since we already have JDK 17, so I'm just keeping this default at this moment. And if you can see some advanced settings, these are related to some module names, content root and module file location and all the stuff. And we'll keep this default and we're not going to talk about this. This is what little advanced topic. Once you understand the entire Java programming, you'll understand what is modules and all. So, but to begin with, keep all these options default and just enter your project name and choose the location and just create. So this will create your first Java project in IntelliJ, and then the workspace will look like this. The user interface of your IntelliJ IDEA, if you look at this, the left hand side, whatever you see here is called as project management area. So where it will list out all your projects, whatever you created in this particular workspace. Now if you can look at this is what is a Java fundamental project which you created inside this workspace, and each Java project will have different kinds of files and folders. If you look at that, there is a .idea folder, src folder, and some IML file and some external libraries. So you guys don't need to know about them very in detail at this moment, but you'll understand what are these project structures and all the stuff. So every IDE will have its own project structure for creating your Java project. So in IntelliJ IDEA, you'll get the Java project structure like this. So the idea is basically the configurations which your IntelliJ IDEA will use, and then we will ignore this at this moment. And the very important folder is src, where you write your Java code. And if you look at this, under src folder, there is a default code got created called main. And then if you look at that, there is a main.java file created with public class main and public static void main of string args with system.out.println with hello world. So this is the default boilerplate code that your IDE will create automatically because you're creating a Java project. So that is the advantages of using IDE. So IDEs understand what programming are you doing, and it also by default creates a boilerplate to quickly start your code instead of you write everything from scratch. This simple code is now ready. The only thing that what you can do is you can simply run this particular application in order to see what is the output. So we'll see that how do you basically create this code, how do you run this code in our next video. But this is the simple way for creating a simple Java project in IntelliJ.